Alkanes are the aliphatic saturated hydrocarbons containing carbon-carbon single bond. They have general molecular formula CnH2n plus 2, where n is the number of carbon atoms. So alkanes are saturated. Saturated means it has a complete valency. Aliphatic means it is a open chain compounds, and hydrocarbon means it is the compounds which contain carbon and hydrogen atoms only. Therefore, it is called as a aliphatic saturated hydrocarbons, and it have a general molecular formula CnH2n plus 2, where n is the number of carbon atoms. From this general molecular formula, we can calculate or we can decide the formula of alkane in this way. If we have taken n is equal to 1, then the formula becomes as C1H2 into 1 plus 2, that is equal to CH4. In this way, the first member of this alkane is CH4. Then second, if n is equal to 2, then the formula becomes as C2H6. Then n is equal to 3, then the formula becomes C3H8. If n is equal to 4, then formula becomes to C4H10. Then n is equal to 5, then the formula becomes as C5H12. Then n is equal to 6, then the formula becomes as C6H14. Then n is equal to 7, that is formula becomes as C7H16. If n is equal to 8, then formula becomes as C8H18. If n is equal to 9, then formula becomes as C9H20. And if n is equal to 10, then the formula becomes as C10H22. That are all alkanes. This is the formula of all 10 alkanes. The name of this alkane is methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane, heptane, octane, nonane, and decane. That are the formula of 10 alkanes. So the molecular formula we can decide in this way. The molecular formula. Molecular formula means the formula which indicates the how many number of atoms present in that molecule. They are called as molecular formulae. So the molecular formula of that alkane is in this way. We see the next, that is molecular formula, then structural formula, electronic structure, then bond line formula, and then condensed formula. There are the different types of formulas in this way. We can say that first, methane as a molecular formula CH4. The structural formula of methane is in this way CH in this way. The electronic structure of this methane is, that is a carbon and hydrogen bonds are a covalent bond which is formed by the sharing pair of electrons between carbon and hydrogen. Therefore, the structural electronic structure of this methane is in this way. We can write as in this way, that is the electronic structure of methane. Then another example, we have taken a pentane, that is C5H12, that is the molecular formula of pentane. Then the structural formula of pentane, we can write in this way, that is CH3 CH2, 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 CH3 in this way, or it can also, we can write as CH, in this way. That is the structural formula. That means the molecular formula and structural formula. Molecular formula, we can use the various atoms present in that molecule that are called as molecular formula. But in case of a structural formula, we can give the various atoms, how various atoms are bonded to one another. They are called as structural formula. And electronic structure means the sharing pair of electrons in that molecule that are called as electronic structure. Then bond line formula. Bond line formula gives the formula. It has a zigzag manner, but it cannot denote or show the atoms of carbon and hydrogen that are called as bond line formula. Suppose we can take an example as a pentane. Pentane has a bond line formula we can write in this way. That is, the terminal end is represented by a methyl group and the joint is represented by a CH2 group. In this way we can write the pentane bond line formula. That is, here terminal is a methyl group, then the joint is a CH2 group, that is CH3 CH2, then again joint is a CH2, then again joint is a CH2 and terminal CH3, that are called as bond line formula of pentane. So this is the bond line formula. And the last condensed formula. Condensed formula gives the condense, that is the longer chain become condensed. In this way we can write as a CH3 CH2 into twice CH3, that is a condensed formula of pentane. So that are the different types of structures or the formulae of the alkanes. We can see that molecular formula, structural formula, electronic structure, bond line formula and condensed formula. So this is. Then we can see the alkanes are classified. Classification of alkanes. Alkanes are of two types. First is a straight chain alkanes. And second one is a branched chain alkanes. Straight chain alkane means it is the one carbon atom is bonded to another carbon atom. In this way there is a formation of longer continuous carbon chain. They are called as straight chain alkanes, or in another word we can say that there is no two carbon atom. There is any one carbon atom is not bonded to more than two other carbon atom. They are called as straight chain alkanes, or it is also called as a normal alkanes. The example we have taken as a pentane, that is CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. Here is in this case, there is a continuous straight chain of carbon atoms. Here again, there is no any one carbon atom that is bonded to more than two other carbon atoms that are called as straight chain alkanes, or it is also called as a normal alkanes. So it is called as a N-pentane. Branched chain alkanes. Branched chain alkane means it contains, or it in this molecule there is at least one carbon atom is bonded to more than two another carbon atoms. They are called as a branched chain alkanes. They are of again two types. That is isoalkanes and neoalkanes. In case of an isoalkanes, there is a one methyl group is attached to the second carbon atom of the normal chain. They are called as an isoalkanes. The example is CH3, CH, CH3, CH2, CH3. That is a isopentane. Here is in this case first, second, third and fourth, that is second carbon atom is attached with a methyl group. Therefore, it is called as an isoalkane, and the name of this alkane is a N-pentane. Neoalkanes. Neoalkane means here the second carbon atom is attached with a two methyl group. They are called as neoalkanes. That is CH3, C, CH3, CH3, CH3. Here is in this case, this is a second number carbon atom. This carbon atom is bonded to methyl group. Therefore, it is called as a neoalkanes, and the name of this neoalkane is a neopentane that contains 5 carbon atom, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Therefore, it is called as a neopentane. So that are the different types of alkanes, that is straight chain alkanes and branched chain alkanes. So the next we see the types of carbon atoms. Types of carbon atoms. For example, we have taken first CH3, CH2, CH, CH3, CH2, CH3, CH3, CH3. There are 4 types of carbon atoms. That is, first is a primary carbon atom. Second one is a secondary carbon atom. Then third is a tertiary carbon atom. And last one is a quaternary carbon atom. Now the primary carbon atom, the carbon atom which is attached to only one another carbon atom are called as a primary carbon atom. Suppose here in this case, this carbon atom is called as a primary carbon atom because this carbon atom is attached to only one another carbon atom, therefore it is a primary carbon atom. Here is in this case, this is also a primary carbon atom because it is attached to only one another carbon atom. This is also a primary carbon atom because this carbon atom is also attached to only one another carbon atom. This is also a primary carbon atom. This is also a primary carbon atom. All these are primary carbon atoms. Then secondary carbon atoms. Secondary carbon atom means the carbon atom which is attached to another carbon atom. They are called as secondary carbon atoms. Here is in this case, this is a secondary carbon atom. This carbon atom is attached to another different 2 carbon atoms. Therefore, it is called as a secondary carbon atom. Again, this carbon atom is also a secondary carbon atom because this carbon atom is attached to another 2 different carbon atoms. Therefore, this is also a secondary carbon atom. Then third is a tertiary carbon atom. Tertiary carbon atom means the carbon atom which is attached to 3 different carbon atoms that are called as tertiary carbon atoms. This carbon atom is a tertiary carbon atom because this carbon atom is attached to 3 different carbon atoms, therefore it is a tertiary carbon atom. And last is a quaternary carbon atom. Quaternary carbon atom means the carbon atom which is attached to different 4 carbon atoms are called as a quaternary carbon atom. So therefore this carbon atom is called as a quaternary carbon atom because it is attached to 4 different carbon atoms, therefore it is called as a quaternary carbon atom. So this is the different types of carbon atoms in case of any alkenes. Then we see the types of hydrogen atom. types of hydrogen atom. There are three types of hydrogen atom, that is primary hydrogen atom, प्रायमरी हायड्रोजन ॲटम कोणाला म्हणायचं? प्रायमरी हायड्रोजन ॲटम म्हणजे असा हायड्रोजन ॲटम की जो हायड्रोजन ॲटम फक्त प्रायमरी कार्बन ॲटमला अटॅच आहे, त्याला आपल्याला प्रायमरी हायड्रोजन ॲटम म्हणता येईल. म्हणून दी प्रायमरी हायड्रोजन ॲटम मीन्स दी हायड्रोजन ॲटम विच इज अटॅच्ड टू only primary carbon atom, that are called as primary hydrogen atom. Here is in this case, this is a primary carbon atom. There are these three hydrogen atom are attached to this primary carbon atom. Therefore, this hydrogen atom are called as primary hydrogen atom. So this primary hydrogen atom 3, then this is also a primary hydrogen atoms. This 3 also a primary hydrogen atom. This 3 also a primary hydrogen atom, and this hydrogen atom are also primary hydrogen atom. Then second one is a secondary hydrogen atom. Secondary hydrogen atom. Secondary hydrogen atom means the hydrogen atom which are attached to secondary carbon atom are called secondary hydrogen atom. Here is in this case secondary carbon atom is here, and this is also a secondary carbon atom. So the hydrogen atom which are attached to the secondary carbon atom, so therefore these two hydrogen atom are called as secondary hydrogen atom. These two hydrogen atom are also called as secondary hydrogen atoms. So these are the called as secondary hydrogen atom. Then third, tertiary hydrogen atom. Tertiary hydrogen atom means the hydrogen atom which are attached to a tertiary carbon atom are called tertiary hydrogen atom. Here is in this case, this is a tertiary carbon atom. Therefore, this hydrogen atom is a tertiary hydrogen atom, because this hydrogen atom is attached to only a tertiary carbon atom. Therefore, this is only one hydrogen atom is called as a tertiary hydrogen atom. Here is in this case there is no any quaternary hydrogen atom. So this is the types of primary carbon atom and types of hydrogen atom. Then we see next, that is isomerism. Isomerism कशाला म्हणायचं? Isomerism means the compounds having same molecular formula but they can give different structures are called isomers of each other, and the phenomena are called isomerism. For example, we have taken as a butane. The molecular formula of butane is C4H10. Here 4 carbon atom and a 10 hydrogen atom. Therefore, the structure of this is CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. That are called as an N-butane. That is the one structure of butane. Another structure we can also write in this way, that is CH3, CH3, that is CH3. Here again, methyl group is attached to a secondary carbon atom. Therefore, it is a branched chain alkane. It is called as a isoalkane. So the name of this is, that is isobutane. So butane has two isomers, that is a N-butane and isobutane. They have same molecular formula. Formula is same, but the structure is different. Therefore, they are called as an isomers of each other. Or we can define in this way: the compounds having same molecular formula, but they can give different structures. Therefore, they are called as an isomers of each other, and the phenomena are called isomerism. So the butane has two isomers. Similarly, in case of an pentane, its molecular formula is C5H12. So the structure of pentane is first CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. It is a straight chain. Therefore, it is a normal alkane. Its name is N-pentane. This is one of the structure of pentane. Then another structure we can write in this way, that is CH3, CH, CH3, CH2, CH3. Here again have a same molecular formula. Therefore, its name is a isopentane, because methyl group is attached to the second carbon atom. Therefore, its name is a isopentane. Then third is again the third structure of pentane is CH3, C, CH3, 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 that is neopentane. Here the word neo is arise because in second carbon atom two methyl group are attached. Therefore, it is a neopentane. In these three structures, there is a same molecular formula, but the structure is different. Therefore, they are called as an isomers of pentane, and the phenomena is called as an isomerism. So that are the isomerism. Similarly, in case of an hexane, heptane, there are number of isomers goes on increasing. So that are called as an isomerism. Then next topic we see the preparation of alkanes. The first method of preparation of alkane is from unsaturated hydrocarbons. Here unsaturated hydrocarbons means which contains carbon-carbon double bond or carbon-carbon triple bond. They are called as unsaturated hydrocarbons. They are the example is a alkene and alkynes. So in this preparation, the unsaturated hydrocarbon means the alkenes and alkynes, which are reacts with hydrogen in presence of catalyst nickel, platinum or palladium. Then there is a formation of an alkanes by the addition of hydrogen gas in this reaction. Therefore, we taken first as a alkene, that is the general molecular formula of alkene is CN H2N, which takes with a hydrogen. This reaction occur in place of a nickel or a platinum or a palladium as a catalyst. Here is in this case hydrogen is added to this alkene, that is in general molecular formula. Therefore, this general molecular formula becomes to the alkane, that are CN H2N plus 2 in this way. That is in case of a general molecular formula. But we have taken a particular example, suppose alkene, that is a CH2 double bond CH2, that is ethene, plus H2 in presence of a catalyst nickel or platinum or palladium. That is a catalytic hydrogenation reaction. Here catalyst is added, catalyst which increases the rate of reaction but does not take part in chemical reaction. Therefore, this hydrogen again add in these two carbon atom and double bond breaks. Then there is a formation of CH3, that is ethane. That is a conversion of alkene to alkane. Another example we have taken as a CH3, CH double bond CH2 plus CH2 in presence of nickel, platinum or palladium as a catalyst. Then this hydrogen add to the carbon-carbon double bond. Then the reaction becomes as CH3, CH2, CH3, that is propane. That is a propene. So this is the conversion of alkene to alkane. That means the unsaturated compound to saturated compound, that are alkanes. Then second one is a alkynes. Alkynes general molecular formula is CN H2N minus 2, that is alkynes. Here it is a alkene. Here again we add a 2H2 hydrogen gas in presence of a catalyst nickel, platinum or palladium. Then this hydrogen adds to the general molecular formula, and the general molecular formula of alkyne becomes to alkane, that is CN H2n plus 2, that are called as an alkane, general molecular formula. So the example of this alkyne is we have taken as a CH triple bond CH, that is ethine. Ethine, that is the IUPAC name, or common name we taken as a acetylene. Commonly it is called as an acetylene plus 2H2 in presence of nickel, platinum or palladium. Then 4 hydrogen atoms are added to this carbon-carbon triple bond, and the reaction becomes as CH3 CH3, that is ethane. This is a conversion of alkyne to alkane. Or another example we have taken again, CH3 C triple bond CH, that is propyne plus 2H2 in presence of nickel, platinum or palladium. Then there is a addition of 4 hydrogen atom, there is a CH3 CH2 CH3, that is propane. In this way there is a formation of alkane by using an unsaturated hydrocarbons, that means alkenes and alkynes. So this is the first preparation method. Then second preparation method we have taken as second preparation method is by the reduction of alkyl halides. That is RX. Here is in this case, this is a reduction of alkyl halide. Here nascent hydrogen is added to the alkyl halide, and this alkyl halide is reduced to alkane. Here is in this case we have taken as a reducing agent sodium and hydrochloric acid, zinc and hydrochloric acid as a reducing agent in this reaction. Therefore this reaction we can taken as a RX plus 2H in presence of zinc and hydrochloric acid. Here is in this case, this 2 hydrogen atom is obtained from the reaction of zinc and hydrochloric acid. This is called as a nascent hydrogen, which reacts with an alkyl halide. Therefore it forms as a RH plus H and X, that is HX, that is alkane. This is a general reaction. Here is in this case the nascent hydrogen reduces the alkyl halide to alkane. The particular example of this reaction is that we have taken as a CH3I plus 2EH in presence of zinc and hydrochloric acid. Here is in this case CH3 plus 1 hydrogen from this nascent hydrogen, that is becomes CH4 plus H and I, that is hydroiodic acid, that is methane. Or another example we have taken as a CH3, that is a methyl iodide, CH3 CH2 Br, that is ethyl bromide. Plus 2H nascent hydrogen, which is obtained from the zinc and hydrochloric acid. So this hydrogen again reduces the ethyl bromide, that is CH3 plus HBr, that is ethane. There are the preparation of alkane by the reduction of alkyl halides. This is the second method of preparation of alkanes. Then third method we have taken. Third method is a wood synthesis. Here is in this case the two molecules of an alkyl halide reacts with an active metal like a sodium, then there is a formation of an alkane. This is an preparation method of alkane, that is we have taken example as a RX plus Na plus XR, that is alkyl halides. Alkyl halide, this is again alkyl halide. We have taken as a 2Na. Then that is R and R to form a higher alkanes plus 2NaX. That is a in general reaction. This reaction is called as an wood synthesis reactions. This reaction is happen in presence of an dry ether. This is also one of the preparation of alkanes. The example of this reaction we have taken as a CH3I plus 2Na plus ICH3, that is in presence of dry ether, that is CH3CH3, that is ethane plus 2NaI, that is methyl iodides. Here the lower alkyl halide gives a higher alkane in this reaction. Therefore this is the third method, wood synthesis. Then next we have taken as a last method of this preparation is fourth reaction is by using a Grignard reagent. Grignard reagent. Grignard reagent is an organometallic compound. Here is in this case alkyl halide reacts with magnesium, then there is a formation of an alkyl magnesium halide that are called as an Grignard reagent, which is prepared in this way, that is RX alkyl halide plus magnesium metal in presence of dry ether. Then there is a formation of an RMgX that are called as an Grignard reagent. When this Grignard reagent reacts water molecule, then there is a formation of an alkane, this type of reaction, that is RMgX plus water molecule HOH in presence of dry ether. Then this reaction as, that is a Grignard reagent in general. Therefore that is R and this H alkane plus a side product, that is Mg, OH and X, that is a formation of an alkane, that is a in general reaction. Then a example of this reaction we have taken as a, that is R, we have taken a methyl group CH3 Mg Br plus HOH in presence of dry ether. That is this CH3 and one hydrogen atom, then there is a formation of an CH4 plus Mg OH and Br as a side product, that is a methane formation. Or another example we have taken as a ethyl group also, CH3, CH2, Mg, Br plus HOH, that is in presence of dry ether. This is a ethyl magnesium bromide. When ethyl magnesium bromide reacts with a water molecule in presence of dry ether, then there is a formation of an ethane, that is CH3 plus Mg, Br and OH. That is called as an ethane. That is the preparation of an alkane by using a Grignard reagent. There are these 4 types of reactions to prepare the alkanes. First is from unsaturated hydrocarbons. In this unsaturated hydrocarbons, there is unsaturated means the carbon-carbon double bond or carbon-carbon triple bond. That means alkenes and alkynes are used. By the reduction of alkyl halide here, alkyl halide is used. Here the reduction is in presence of a nascent hydrogen, and the nascent hydrogen is obtained from the zinc and hydrochloric acid. Then there is a formation of an alkane. Then wood synthesis, here is again 2 molecules of an alkyl halide reacts with an active metal, that is a sodium. Then there is a formation of an higher alkanes. This type of reaction is called as a wood synthesis. And last is by using a Grignard reagent. In this Grignard reagent, which reacts with a water molecule in presence of dry ether, then there is a formation of an alkane. So there are 4 types of preparation reactions of alkanes. Then we see the physical properties of alkanes. Physical properties. First physical property of alkane is it is a colorless and odorless. That is a first physical property. Then second one is the first 4 members of alkanes, that means methane, ethane, propane and butane are colorless gases. Then next carbon number 5 to carbon number 17, that are all liquids, and the remaining next higher alkanes are all solids. Then third physical property of this alkane is that the straight chain alkanes have a higher melting and boiling points than that of the corresponding branched chain alkanes. So this is due to, in case of a straight chain alkanes, there is a intermolecular forces of attraction is highly stronger than that of the branched chain alkanes. Therefore, the melting points and boiling points of straight chain alkanes are higher than that of the branched chain alkanes. So that are the 3 physical properties of alkanes. Then next we see the chemical reactions or chemical properties. Chemical reactions of alkanes. Alkanes gives a particularly substitution type of reactions. That is a first substitution reaction is a halogenation reactions. It is a substitution. Substitution means it is the replacement of hydrogen atom of alkane by the another halogen atom, are called as substitution of alkanes, or particularly halogen replacement. Therefore, it is called as an halogenation reactions. In this reaction, hydrogen atom of an alkane is replaced by halogen atom. Therefore, this reaction is called as an halogenation reactions. Here is in this case we have taken example as a methane, that is CH plus chlorine atom. This reaction takes place in presence of ultraviolet light or diffused sunlight. Therefore, it is a substitution, that means this hydrogen atom is replaced by a chlorine atom. Therefore, the reaction becomes in this way, that is plus HCl, that is a chloromethane. Chloromethane, or it is also called as a methyl chloride. Then this chloromethane we have taken again here HCl plus another chlorine molecule. This reaction takes place again in presence of ultraviolet light or diffused sunlight. Here again this second hydrogen atom of this methyl chloride is replaced by the chlorine atom. Then the reaction becomes in this way, plus HCl, that is dichloromethane. This dichloromethane again we have taken here HCl in presence of ultraviolet light or diffused sunlight. Here again remaining hydrogen atom is replaced, that is plus HCl. It is called as a trichloromethane. And lastly, this reaction becomes in this way, that is HCl in presence of chlorine atom in presence of a diffused sunlight or ultraviolet light. This hydrogen atom again replaced, then there is a formation of Cl plus HCl. That means all the 4 hydrogen atom of this alkane, that means methane, is replaced one by one, and lastly there is a formation of carbon tetrachloride. This reaction is called as an halogenation of alkanes. This is a first reaction, that means this is a substitution type of reactions. Then second reaction we have taken, that is second reaction is a combustion. Combustion, when carbon is burned with oxygen, or when methane burns with oxygen in presence of oxygen, then there is a formation of carbon dioxide, oxidized carbon dioxide and water molecule, and gives a large amount of heat energy. Therefore, this alkane is used as a fuel. That means, we have taken as a methane CH4, which reacts with oxygen. We have taken 2O2, that is CO2 plus 2H2O, gives a carbon dioxide and water molecule. That means there is a oxidation is occur in the alkane, and to form carbon dioxide and water molecule. Here a large amount of heat is evolved. Therefore, this alkane is used as a fuel and in the domestic use, that is a combustion type of reaction. Then third reaction we have taken as a pyrolysis. Pyrolysis means it is a thermal decomposition of alkane in absence of air to form lower alkanes. Lower alkenes and hydrogen gas are called as a pyrolysis. Pyrolysis means thermal decomposition of an alkane in absence of air to form hydrogen. Lower alkanes and lower alkanes are called as an pyrolysis reaction. There are two types of pyrolysis again. That is, one is a dehydrogenation. And second one is a cracking. Dehydrogenation means there is a breaking of carbon hydrogen bonds and evolution of an hydrogen gas, that are called as dehydrogenation reaction. And in case of an cracking, there is a breakage of carbon-carbon and carbon-hydrogen bonds. So there is a formation of alkanes and alkenes. So the first we see the dehydrogenation. That is, example we have taken as a ethane, CH3, CH3. That is a thermal decomposition. When we heat, then the hydrogen gas is evolved. That means the hydrogen and carbon bonds are break. So there is a formation of CH2 double bond CH2 plus CH2. This is called as a dehydrogenation. Water applied. Hydrogen gas is evolved in this reaction. Then cracking, the example we have taken here. This example is a ethane to form ethene. Cracking example is a CH3, CH double bond CH2. Sorry. That is propane, which on thermal decomposition, here is a formation of lower alkenes, that is CH2 double bond CH2 plus a lower alkane, that is CH4. So that is a ethene and the methane. So this type of reaction is called as pyrolysis reactions. In this pyrolysis reaction, there are two types, that is a dehydrogenation and cracking. In case of an dehydrogenation, there is a thermal decomposition of or breakage of carbon hydrogen bonds and to form a alkenes, that is ethene. And in case of an cracking, there is a breakage of carbon-carbon and carbon-hydrogen bonds to form ethene and methane molecule. So this is the third reaction, that is a pyrolysis reactions. So that are the chemical reactions of alkanes. And last, the uses of alkanes. As we know that alkane gives a large, alkane on combustion gives a large amount of heat energy. So it is used as a fuel. That means it is in CNG or LPG gas, that are the examples of an alkanes. That is the first use. Then second, liquid alkane is used as a solvent. It can be used as a solvent also. And third use, it is a lubricants. So alkanes are used as a lubricants, and it is also fourth use, it is used as a source of hydrogen also. So that are the different types of uses of alkanes. So this is the total chapter of an alkanes.